somewhat major anti-climax following the FOMC news and the rate cut of 25 basis points. Everyone was expecting a move to the upside and the full-blown move in the crypto market, expecting all-time highs. However, as mentioned in my previous videos, this already was factored in based on last week's move to the upside. The fact that everyone was anticipating and we were 96% confident that we were going to get a rate cut, the market's pretty smart like that. We factored it in over the last 2 weeks. So yes, of course, we didn't really get the move that everyone was anticipating. Actually, what this does is now solidifies my position to the downside even more, because what I would like to see now is two options. We can actually just move from here right now without grabbing liquidity and taking out the regions of 117,500 to 120,000, or what we can get is a push to the upside, which will correlate to the total market cap chart, Ethereum and XRP moving upwards as well. And when we tap into this region, this is where we'll be looking for our shorts to the downside. And if we want to play it conservative, we can have our stop loss above the all-time high of around 124,500. So that's what I'm seeing on BTC right now. Nothing has changed. It solidifies my position to the downside even more. However, what I have seen is something interesting on XRP. On the daily time frame, what we can see is we have liquidity resting below all these regions. So we got an order block, a fair value gap resting down here around, let's just call it 2.86. If I just zoom in a bit more, I'll put in our dealing range, which is the swing high from here to the swing low from here to the swing high from here. I want to see price take out this liquidity, tap into, if we can get as low as our order block down here, I'm expecting a rollover, a move to the upside. I will put my stop loss. If I want to be conservative, I can put it below there. However, if we do break below, it's very likely we're going to come all the way down. So I might as well just have a tighter stop loss. So I'll put my stop loss at around 2.77. And the targets, and this is why I'm looking at this trade, because the reward for this is pretty good. Because what we can see is liquidity resting all along here. I want to see this liquidity get grabbed. So I'm looking at least around the regions of 3.26 to 3.4. And also, if we put on a fib from the swing highs to the swing lows, this matches up pretty nicely with the OTE level down here. I'll keep you guys updated on that trade. Just coming back onto BTC very quickly, because what we can get, if Bitcoin dominance moves to the downside and BTC also moves to the downside, this could then inversely correlate to XRP moving to the upside, and also the total market cap moving to the upside as well. Of course, we will look at the altcoins such as Ethereum, Solana, and all other coins, but we could get an inverse correlation down here because there is a catch up that needs to be completed on the altcoins now. So this could be the move we're looking for, and potentially even taking out the all-time highs on the total market cap chart first. And that will be driven by Ethereum, XRP. BTC could remain sideways or potentially come down at looking at the regions of around 107 to 105K. And then we will get the bigger move to the downside on the alts and also on BTC, 100K, alts reaching around, if you look at Ethereum, it will probably reach around the 4K region. So this is what I'm looking at actually on Ethereum. Ethereum moving to the upside, that will result in total market cap chart also moving to the upside, potentially taking out all-time highs. Then we'll get the rollover to the downside and price will take out all of this liquidity down here, tapping into around 4K. And this is where we want to look to buy. This is when we want to buy our altcoins. I've mentioned the altcoins that I'm buying. I'll create another video to give you an update on everything that I'm looking at. So, to summarize, the market's looking good. It's just solidified our position even more. What I'm also doing is I'm doing weekly videos based on the ICT strategy that I'm using to trade. And I've come up with a very basic to foundation educational course all on YouTube. So you guys will see weekly videos, and I've already released one discussing what order blocks are, discussing what a strong order block is and how to identify order blocks, which ones I use. So go check out those videos. I'll be doing weekly videos every Sundays. I'll create a playlist for you guys so you can check it out. And if you do like these types of videos, I do analysis based on the ICT strategy, and I pretty much post on a daily basis. So go and smash that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.